Okay, hi everybody, welcome. Darth Bunyan here with Flash Freak. Hi, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for
Okay,
having me on.
good. Anytime. We got Liam. How you doing today?
Not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And Darren, how are you doing today?
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for having
Okay,
me.
anytime, anytime. Okay, so today we don't really have as much to talk about last week because last week we had a blockbuster of a release because of Echo. Um,
Mm,
but that's all gone now. Well, I say it's all gone. It's there to go watch. Everybody go watch it. We powered
they got
through
rid
it
of it.
because we loved it. I will say, Percy Jackson. I had to go looking for it on Disney Plus. Like usually it's just
Mm.
right there, but for
It
some
was for
reason,
me.
today it was just like, you gotta go find it. You gotta go just sifting through the pile.
It was
Okay,
worth it. Absolutely worth it.
It
absolutely,
was very short this episode, but it was very good.
yeah, yeah. My reaction was again the same as last week when it ended.
Mm.
Arms in the air. It's like, what the how are you leaving that there? Like, are you serious? My God,
Yeah,
why am I binging this
that's
show?
what I was like that earlier. Even though I watched it earlier on in the week, I put it on again earlier, like whilst I was doing things around the house. So when they got to the ending again, I was like, "For fuck, ugh," you know, ugh, where's my hat? I got to throw it on the floor.
Oh my God. Okay. So general thoughts on the season so far, because we've got two episodes left. So
Hmm.
how confident are we that everything's going to get wrapped up nicely?
Well, like I just said, how short this episode was, I hope they're able to give it a good ending for the
Yeah,
season. They're going to have to
uh,
do a lot in the next two episodes.
they are. Yeah, I hope they're all at least 50 minutes long, or I don't know. Like again, I'm not a book reader. I don't know what exactly how much they still have left to do, but I feel like just based on my knowledge of the story and the movie, I feel like they still have a good bit that they have to get through, a lot they have to accomplish. Um, and Darth, we've kind of talked about this over on my side of things, but like I don't know, Disney Plus has a track record of not having the most amazing endings, the most like best kind of, all right, time to wrap things up. And it's like they're like, okay, we're going home now. It's like, wait, we still got all this stuff to do. So I hope that's not it. Percy Jackson feels like it's another side of Disney where maybe there wasn't as much of like, hey, you have to do this, 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 and this. Like so far, it feels like the
Time to
authors
find
had.
the Google.
What's that now? Oh,
Nothing, just my wife talking in the background.
oh, okay. But like hopefully they were like again so far seems like the author has fully been able to do what he's wanted to do and he seems very happy with the project, so I'm hoping that he everything's all good to go, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Um, fingers crossed. I'm super excited. But like there is like a lot to do.
Hmm.
Um, I love this season so far. It's very very strong. Every beat that they've taken, that the movie has taken, that is like kind of like core that they can't deviate. Um, that's all been done better. I've not felt at
Yeah.
any point that man, the movie just
Mm.
it's just a little bit better. All of the characters, all of the chemistry, all of the dialogue, all of it is just landing so much better.
Hmm.
Um, but that being said, I do feel like some bits they choose to like really, really focus on, and then other bits they just like fly through.
Rush. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's gonna I feel like there's a mixture of that gonna be happening. There's a scene that feels like it's got to have some importance, otherwise they wouldn't put it in with Ares next week.
Mm.
And that's going to be needed to give them time. You also need the reveal of them getting the wrong person. You know what I mean? Whether or not that means that they're going to confront Clarice, I don't know. We have the whole thing with the headmaster that we didn't get before. That's interesting. I have no idea what that's about.
Hmm.
Um, I can't fully remember. You have to like prop my memory, but did that reaffirm their suspicion of Clarice, or did the visions that Percy's having kind of lean them away from that?
I haven't seen the movies in a very long time, so I could.
No, this week's episode.
Okay.
Like at the end, because before they were like Grover was certain that it was going to be Clarice that has the bolt.
Oh, sure.
So I'm wondering if it was the discussion with Percy has like made that more of a solid lead, or that's like made them start thinking, okay, maybe it's somebody else.
Sure. Yeah,
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm very curious kind of how we kind of land the like who stole the bolt storyline, because again I've seen the movie, so I think I know who it is, but also is there a thing where like that was different from the books? Is it going to be, is it maybe it's different from the movies? Like I don't know what direction we're going in, and I am very curious how because again we have two left. I assume maybe we do that at the end of episode 7, maybe at the beginning of episode 8. I'm just very curious to see how they do it.
How much? Right. So, have there been any episodes that have been 50 minutes yet?
The first couple were, I think. Like the first couple were 50.
It just felt that way.
At least the first one. I'm not sure about the second one. I don't really look.
I can pull it up really, really quick, and we can talk about the run times that they've been so far.
Cool.
All right, Disney Plus. Yeah, I think at least the first 2 were 50 at least.
Okay, so they can do it. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. So say, for example, at least the last episode will be 50 minutes. How much? See, this is the thing. So do you think Percy's going to have... Okay, so next week, we're going to have the emotional beat with the mum, right, in hell, in Hades.
Yes.
Because it'll be too heavy-handed to have 2 giant emotional beats with the mother and then the father in the same episode. So they're going to want to take that out. So we're going to have a whole confrontation with Ares, Hades, and a reunion. I was going to say reunionization or whatever. Reunion with his mother, right? So that's a lot to do in one episode. And then after that, we've got to have the confrontation with Luke. Have the confrontation with Zeus and the emotional beat with his father.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I am looking at these run times, and we have not had a 50-minute episode yet.
Not yet, no.
One was 38. The next was your 43. Next was 44, 33, 39, and 33.
And they include credits.
Yes. I would love 50-minute episodes these next 2 weeks. That would be nice, but I'm not...
Even 60-minute episodes.
Oh, that'd be great. Just a whole movie left.
Yeah.
Whole 2 hours.
They've still got a lot to cover, though, in 2 episodes, so...
There's a lot, yeah.
So much.
Imagine like an Attack on Titan situation where it like cuts off like mid-episode 8 and then it goes... Stay tuned. Percy Jackson season 1.2 in 2025.
I will blame you.
We need to do like a whole Stranger Things type thing where it's 3 hours long. It's just a whole film.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Stranger Things. My daughter loves it,
really?
though. Yeah, my daughter absolutely loved it.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I love Stranger Things.
So, what do we think of like the fact that he had to, like that the gods' heads are so far up their own ass that Percy Jackson is having to like educate them and say, "Hey, things aren't as what they appear." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're millennia old. You have been alive for eons, but it's taken this 12-year-old to go maybe just backpedal a little bit.
Yeah.
Think on.
It shows that you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, an old god new tricks.
Well, I mean, even then, almost feel like that's like a, not to get like political in here or anything, but I almost feel like that's a very real like thing where it's like a lot of your presidents are like really old, and like there's a lot of people that are like, hey, why don't we get someone younger that actually knows what it means to live in like now, like that like know,
Yeah,
like, what it is
somebody in their
now.
30s.
Yeah, and it's like, nope, let's let's elect 70-year-olds who hasn't known how to live a real like live in a real world in like 40 years. But
Can't even form a
that's why I
sentence.
say Robert 2024.
oh,
No thanks. I'm good.
he
Well,
would
you
have
have
to
to
come
live
over
in the
here.
US, I think.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say you would have to. I don't even know if you're legally allowed to.
Darren 2024.
Oh no, thank you. I have better things to do. People would
Brilliant.
not like me as president.
Oh, I would love to see it.
Your first executive order could be
To ban Flash Freak from all platforms.
that everybody has to watch Ben 10.
No, everyone
And
has
if
to
they
wear a hat.
don't, and if they don't, they get executed by
That
firing
is
squad.
very suspect.
That's I'd be a terrible president. That'd be a terrible first ruling.
So because it didn't take place in the movies, I am just beyond curious about the headmaster. Because it's the headmaster of his original school. So it's like, I know that protections are in place and there's like communities to be had and all sorts of things, but at this point, Percy Jackson growing up is like the Truman Show for supernatural beings. Every person in his life has been a plant.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from his mum, God bless her, she tried, right? She was trying to protect him. But obviously, like, he must have been glowing like an angel at the top of a Christmas tree, because everybody around him, like the mist or the phase or whatever they call it, was clearly not working because everybody knew who that poor sod was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, hang on. You've got a guy hiding a giant horse body. And then this kid can't walk around incognito? How powerful is he?
Yeah.
That's insane.
You should be asking, why are the gods allowing him to be seen? Everybody's trying to get to the lightning thief.
No, but like,
yeah, but everybody, but like Ares and everyone said, Zeus wants this war.
Yeah, but this has been happening since before the lightning thief. Like, this is like those plants have to have been there since like for a while, because it's that headmaster in no way seemed new.
Oh, what? Well, you mean what? Everybody that was around him to protect him.
Or to protect
like
him,
Grover and stuff like that.
But then you had I forget her name, Electo, right, in episode 1. She was his algebra teacher or something, you know. And then you got the headmaster, who is clearly up to no good.
Yeah.
So good and bad have been around him. So you have people that have been placed in his protection, and then people that are there to spy on him and maybe like go Professor Quirrell. I don't know.
But aren't all demigods in danger when they're out in the real world? And that's why they are protected and watched over.
Yes.
Yeah.
But how much of that protection is there if, like, it feels like a Mexican standoff where everybody's just waiting for someone else to make the first move.
Yeah.
And then Electo was just the first one.
Sure.
So something else that wasn't discussed in the movie that I absolutely love that they are following through, and that is Grover's storyline with his uncle Ferdinand, which is an adorable name. Is Uncle Ferdinand the satyr and his gorgeous little goat legs, right? That's great. That's so cute. And then the other guy, I forget his name, that we see this week, and the Satyrs search for Pan, which obviously I feel like we're going to be getting a season 2. That just feels obvious at this point. And I really, 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 really hope that they carry that through, because it gives Grover more importance to the story, sense of agency, instead of just being the sidekick who's there
I agree.
for Percy.
Yeah, that's definitely. I will say I think that was actually one of my least favorite parts of the episode. Not because it was bad, but I do kind of feel like it was kind of left kind of just like hanging there as like, hey, this will be something that you guys will get later on. Which apparently, from like, it's been very interesting, like especially on TikTok, kind of watching like a lot of the book readers react to a lot of what's going on in the show, and apparently this isn't something that was even in book 1 at all. Apparently they don't get to it much later. So
really? Fascinating.
Yeah, so I'm just expecting maybe book 4, book 5 type stuff. I have no idea. So I do think, but like I definitely do agree with you that it, like, Grover is definitely much more prominent to the story than he is in the movies. Like in the movies, from what I remember, he is kind of just like your funny sidekick, and he's just kind of there for Percy to be like, yeah, I'm here for you, buddy. He's just kind of there, and he feels like a real character here, like he is a real person, and I think everything with him this week was very adorable. With kind of where he was going, he got like super sidetracked. I loved the moment where he's like, I have 2 best friends. Cool, let's go. Like, I thought that stuff was so adorable. I was like, oh, buddy.
I know. Oh, it was super sweet.
Can you imagine that though? That would be horrible to forget things just because like somebody sprayed a mist in the air.
1,000,000%.
Well, thank God they only hooked him up to a VR machine anyway.
Bro, he could have been there for like 20 years and he wouldn't even know it.
I know, it's crazy.
with like the like dust stuff and like a VR machine, like you'd be trapped there for forever. Like,
yeah.
You're not getting out of there.
So what do we think about Hermes' interaction this week?
I think Lynn was a great choice for him. I know a lot of people weren't too happy about that casting, but just someone who doesn't really know much about that character, I thought he was really charming here.
Yeah, because I like you have no book reference, so it's all what was there before in the movies and stuff like that. So and I just love Lin-Manuel Miranda, honestly. His portrayal in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where you just love to hate him because obviously you spent so many years loving Amy, that when he comes along, you're just like, oh, she was right. Oh, so you love to hate him there. And then here, there's just layers. You can just feel the layers that he has, and I haven't seen Hamilton, I gotta say. But everything that I have seen him in, even when it's just an interview with himself, not just him talking to himself, but as himself, he is a very charming and intelligent guy. So I had zero problem with the casting. If anything, I was quite excited to see him in it.
Yeah, I agree.
And he played it completely straight as well. Like he would do great as the music meister. Okay. He would be the perfect casting, right? Yeah. Obviously, Neil Patrick Harris was the voice at one point, and he would be just as good. I'd maybe even take Elton John, because like that is an angry man. When he gets riled up, I mean, I'd expect him to throw a punch at whoever's taking him on. So for sure. But I'm excited to see what's coming. Next week is promising to be very, very good.
Yeah.
I say that Darren raises a good point with Disney's track record, so we will say fingers crossed.
I will say that that promo though got me very excited. Like there's a lot of exciting things in there. I was like, oh,
Okay,
excited
so
to see what we do.
actively wasn't looking at the screen. I was
Okay,
like
that's fair.
covering over my face, and then Liam's there like, oh look, they're fighting Ares. I'm like, goddamn.
It's a thing with those where I forget it's coming every time. I was like, oh, is it a post-credit scene? I was like, oh no, it's the promo for next week. I was like, screw it, I'll watch it.
Exactly.
Unless it was Echo. I was very confused why they did one for Echo when they dropped it all.
Yeah,
I was like,
confusing.
you didn't. You just watch the next episode. I don't need to know what's coming up next.
Yeah. So any other thoughts about this week's episode? I mean, we got through it quite quickly, to be fair.
I will say, and I think I'll save a little bit of this for my stream later in the week, but I do think this was my least favorite of the season.
Very fair.
Not because it was bad, because I thought it was good. I do wish we got a little bit more time to spend here. I think one of the aspects, and again, it's been a while since I've seen the movies, but I actually think one of the things the movie did well is that you do very much feel the stakes of being there. Like, you do very much fear, oh, they're going to get stuck here. Oh, they're going to be locked in here forever if they don't hurry up. And I never really felt those stakes here. It just kind of felt like, oh, this could happen to us if we don't hurry. But we don't, like, you don't really feel like outside of Grover and he kind of gets lost in it all. Percy and Annabeth don't really get lost in it all. They just kind of like, okay, this is happening, we got to go now, and then they grab them. So I don't know. I wish we could have maybe spent 1 or 2 extra minutes there getting to feel that. And that was my favorite part of the movie. Was that sequence. Like, I think that sequence is so much fun. A lot of people are mad that they took out the song from the first movie.
What was it?
Oh, it's what is it?
I forget the name too, but I know it.
Yeah, it's a very, like, I feel like that's the thing, like, those movies are known for, is that movie. I think it's Britney Spears. What is it?
I don't think it's Britney Spears.
Is it not?
It's the one where I just saw an Instagram short not too long ago where she was on, whoever it was, the singer was on like a talk show, and she said she was like, "Oh yeah, I forget
Poker Face."
The lyrics on it. Oh,
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. I should know that as a
song
Flash fan. I should have known that.
I was thinking of a different song that played.
Barry Allen's favorite song.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
No, he said someone else put it on his Facebook page. Remember?
That's what he said, though. But was it true?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
See, okay, so it's interesting you say that, right? Because I too felt that this was the weakest of the 6 so far.
Until the ending.
The end was very good. Yeah.
Yeah. The bit with Hermes was really good. I too didn't feel the stakes. That was the thing. And I gotta say, it's interesting because that was one of my least favorite parts of the movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like I was just waiting for them to get through it, if you know what I mean. Like I was just like, just crack on because I want to get to like the quote unquote good stuff, So I was kind of feeling the same way going into this episode. All I wanted was time with Hermes, and
sure,
we didn't get much.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of been like a thing this whole season, where it's like I want more of some of these actors that are just here for a little bit, like Medusa in like the second episode. I wish we could have got a little bit more of, or third episode. I'm sorry. Him here. I already know we're only gonna get a couple minutes with like Zeus, which is gonna make me really sad. So I don't know.
Seconds that bugged the hell out of me.
Yeah. We also saw Hades, right? I think we saw Hades this past week. It was fun.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
wasn't it Hades inside the office or no?
That was the headmaster, wasn't it?
The headmaster.
Okay. I thought that was Hades. I'm sorry.
No, see, okay, I did it as well because I was watching it on a projector, and then Hermes this week at the end, but then at the start with Percy's vision, it was the headmaster talking to Luke, I believe,
Hmm,
unless
sure.
there's a conspiracy, right? Because we have, I feel like there might be more than just Luke involved, like because Dionysus, Zeus's son, is like not able to do like the one thing he wants to do, and that's just have a good time and get drunk.
Yeah.
So, and they're all petty. They are all petty people. So even as something as small as that, I feel would be motivation for Dionysus. And that, so him like manipulating people and things like that, that could happen. I don't know. Hi Taj, good to have you here. So yeah, see, this is why I wish I read the books, because I'd have a whole bunch of insight stuff that Taj has, and I'd just be like,
Sure.
I'd know everything.
But that's why I haven't started them, because I don't want it yet. I want to experience the show for the show, and then I can go through and read the books.
Ooh,
He knows all
Ooh.
the secrets.
He does. Ooh. Lucky. Okay, so I am a few questions off of having the quiz. Not that I wanted, but still a very sufficient quiz. So,
Okay.
Oh wait, Reacher. Okay, so I know you haven't seen it, so I'll try to be spoiler free.
Just don't say anything until Monday.
I could do that. Okay, suffice to say, not to color anybody's opinions, but definitely better as a binge, the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even season 1, I would imagine wasn't too good on it, or wasn't as good on a week by week.
Yeah, and that's what I felt this week. As good as it was, I felt how Darren and I felt with the Lotus bit, in that there was zero stakes. They were offering stakes that I just did not feel.
Yeah.
In any way. There was lovely little tie-ins. It worked really well. Good episode of TV, right? Don't get me wrong. It was all there. It was textbook. Do you know what I mean? It was a textbook bit of TV. I just didn't feel it. Feel it. And I know that if I just kept the train going from watching it as a binge, I know that I would have, right? Because I've had the break for each week, and then I've been taking in other media, other stories like Percy Jackson, or the movies that Liam put on yesterday and stuff. Like, those were funny movies, and it just I felt more stakes in the movies that I was watching. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes, Darren has a wonderful new hat that works for many functions.
Yes. This might be my new favorite hat, y'all. I've never had a 2-in-1 hat. This is so cool.
That is awesome. So we've got Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, and we've also got just like a lover's birthday party, you know, in just any time at a casino. So you could have been an extra this week. We could have seen you in the back.
Maybe.
Just
partying away.
Yeah. But was that? I was confused at first because I didn't know the books or the movies. How they just let 3 kids. Or I know Grover's is 24, but how they just let 3 people who look like kids, or 2 of them are kids, just run through a casino. Like,
maybe because they're demigods. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like if you're of that world, they just give you a pass.
Maybe.
Like, they don't worry about it. So he's fine. He's you know, like I think the mist is like, I think if you're human, you're not allowed in there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, because I thought it was a regular casino at first.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, why would they just let them in?
Yeah. I don't think humans are allowed in there, but I could be wrong.
Well, this is the thing. So, like, nobody batted too much of an eyelid when Augustus, or whatever his name was hopping the craps tables. and he had quite a leap on him, and he was an older gentleman.
Sure.
So, like, if anything, I'd have been like, as drunk as I am, as much as I am into the Lotus, that's like pumping in all of that. Oh wow, okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Taj.
that seems really illegal.
Wow, so
And that's why I said Grover was lucky he was only hooked up to VR.
see now,
Uh,
now I'm thinking of like Peter, not Peter, Pinocchio. With the Donkey Island and stuff, with the
Yeah.
Where he says Pleasure Island, isn't it?
yeah, right, same kind of thing. Just drawing them in. I can't imagine what happens when you get trapped there forever. And then the fact that like time is sped up there as well. Do you think Hermes just plays there or actually owns the joint?
I think he just plays there, right?
So who would have that? Who would own that place?
I don't know.
Hang on. Greek god of games.
Although maybe he
Dionysus, maybe. Dionysus was the Greek god of play. Okay. But then Hermes was the god of games and athletes. Okay, so that most likely was Hermes' place.
Sure. It could have been, yeah.
Interesting. He plays there also, because why would you if the house always wins? Because then he doesn't lose. Because even when he loses, he wins. Why would you play there? It's like playing yourself. What's this? Uh-oh. Where is this? Where is this?
yeah, I just saw that.
Release date for part 2 of Invincible drops next week.
Oh, for God's sake. My lord, I got so excited then.
I wish it was an actual release date, but they're like, no, we're going to tell you.
Wait,
So
what?
not
When did
this
you
month.
reading this? Not this month. When?
I don't know. It can't
They're
be
not-
this month though, right?
They say release date for part 2 of Invincible Season 2 drops next week.
Yeah, we'll find
Oh,
out when
oh,
it's
come
coming
on.
out next week.
Yeah, so they just gave us a pre-release of when they're releasing the date.
I just like they said it was going to be this month. I was like, okay, that's not that bad of a wait. I think they should have just waited to put any of it out. Like if it was going to have this long of a wait for only 4 episodes. Bit of a yikes.
Oh, I genuinely do worry that that's going to knock some of the fan base off in the same way that Superman and Lois suffered. So I think that this is going to be a thing where the live numbers are going to struggle, and it's all going to be people that catch up to it, come back to it. Like, say, for example, me with season 1, I was very, very late to the game.
Yeah.
I still just started.
Like,
I
yes,
just
I've
started
seen bits of it.
It feels very like Stranger Things, where like it was very hype for when they dropped the first 4 episodes, five episodes, and that was very exciting. But then they dropped just like the 3 2 months later, and it's like people were still excited, but it wasn't as people didn't care as much when the first part dropped. So
yeah, because it's like
I would rather for a show like this, I would rather them wait. If they release, it depends. If they are doing it in parts just so they can have more time to do the rest of the season, then at that point, just have your fans be patient and then release it all. I mean, not obviously all at once. You can still do weekly, but I mean, don't have a big break like that. And even if they just wanted to do it just because they build hype, I'm like, why?
I 100% agree. I think they should have done a March and April, and I think it would have done very well around that time as well. I don't know if they were originally planning to, because what they said at first was we don't want it to air through Christmas, which made sense to me, right? Give that holiday hype. I don't know. I just would have waited.
They should have done a Christmas episode. That's what they should have done.
Well, they can take off for Christmas, even anime that, there's some anime that is basically like it's airs every week. There's not like
Yeah.
a season and you take off a year, but they'll still take off sometimes for like Christmas or yeah, I don't know what else they do, but yeah.
It's also a weird number to do that for though, because like I think if it was 5 and 5, I would have a completely different attitude. The fact it's 4 and 4 is a weird number. Like I
Yeah.
think I don't know. Like it just felt like it came back the first time. They're leaving again. It's just going to come back, and we're going to be like, oh wait, it just came back. Now it's over. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
A million percent. That's a shame, because I think that if they stuck to it and just kept their consistency,
It'd be
the
huge. Yeah.
massively, and that would give like a stronger gateway to season 3 and 4, and then
Yeah.
and help them keep getting picked up. Because if this is a thing that they're going to keep doing,
Yeah.
and then they know that they're just going to suffer for it, why would you keep picking that up, if you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, why would you pick up what you know is a problem? Unless you like renegotiate, maybe, I don't know. But Taj here says that they added Hermes to that scene in the books. He isn't involved in the casino at all.
That's interesting.
Very.
I think I do like that though, because I think it'll hit harder when we find out about Luke. Like I think that scene will ultimately do better now that we've met his father. So.
I'm interested because obviously I don't know. I haven't read the book, so I don't know how the narrative works.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So like, if Hermes isn't in that scene, the depiction we have of him delivering the head, is he even like? How is that mentioned? Is he
Sure.
in the book up until a certain point? I don't know, or is it just all mentions? You know?
Sure. That seems like a scene that would be hard to do in the books from someone like if we're following like Percy himself. It'd be hard to like flash away and be like, oh, Hermione grabs the package and sends it to like I don't know. Like I think that'd be hard to do.
Exactly. So because there is stuff like how they are chopping up the books in an interesting fashion, do we think that we're going to be getting scenes and storylines from like book 3 and 4 in season 2?
I'd say it's definitely possible.
I
think it's whatever helps service the books the most, like, or I'm sorry, the show the most, like whatever fits well. Because again, they've already like in this season, it already seems like they're adding stuff from book 3 and 4 and stuff like that. The stuff with like you're like Grover. So I think if it fits in what they're doing in the season, they could.
Well, now that Taj is in the chat, I could ask him without spoiling anything. Given we only have 2 episodes left and the shortness of the last episode, does he think that they can finish book 1 in the season?
Sure.
So the books are called The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, at which point it looks like he's riding a griffin. The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian.
And then there's like a bunch of spin-offs as well, which I could see them adapting.
But like The Last Olympian, so does that imply that there's a war where only one of them survives? So he's going to be all like He Who Remains. The Last Olympian. So it's not even like The Last Titan. That's The Last Olympian.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said they will finish book 1 by the end of the season. He just said.
But will they finish it well? Is the whole
Yeah.
Okay, hang on there. But when they say Olympian, do they mean like the Olympic gods, or do they mean Olympians like Hercules?
Sure. I have no idea.
Very interesting. This is what I mean. I'm more intrigued about Percy Jackson than I was about Reacher.
I agree. Yeah.
And I feel bad.
I think from like a filmmaking point of view, I think Reacher was probably like made better. But as far as like my overall interest, I'm enjoying Percy Jackson a lot more than I did Reacher this season.
Massively.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because they all did a good job. They were okay. So I cannot wait to see if 3Dubs notices it, but because he's an editor, right? But on the last episode, there was a bit where they went for like this whole stylized thing of Neely dropping a bottle and then spinning around and going and just shooting a guy, right? But when they cut back and show her spinning around, the bottle's already on the floor, right? And then they show the bottle landing and going like, oh, look how fast she did it.
Yeah.
But the edit was so off. It was so off. It was shocking. And then there was a bit where Dixon's character, like you saw it in the last episode. So the bit where they're on the hospital bed or stretcher.
Yeah.
And then Reacher walks up, right? So they've been still quiet the whole time. They've been beating the hell out of, right? And then they've just been laying there recuperating, right? And then all of a sudden, Reacher rocks up with his big boulder shoulders, right? And then Dixon does the thing where she's just like, yeah, like in the bed, but does it once and then that's it. And it was literally just for the shot, and it was like, it kind of got me thinking that Reacher, as good as the show is just full cheese. It's just cheese, and
that's what makes it a good, easy watch show.
Yeah, okay.
I would agree. I think it's always kind of been very cheesy and very like generic. Like it is very like, you know, like they don't try anything new with the show. But I don't think that's like an issue. Like I don't have a problem with them being like this fun action show. Like I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I do just hope season 2 takes a little bit more risks and does try to do some stuff with stories, because I do think eventually like you can only take this so far until you're kind of tuning out. So I'm curious where we go in season. Again, I haven't finished the last episode. They probably set up some stuff that I don't know about yet, but I'm curious where we go next season.
If I'm 100% honest with you, they haven't set up anything. The most sorry to be spoilerific, right? But all that they've set up for season 3 is that he now has a bus pass that he can go anywhere and do anything across the country. Like he can go anywhere for the year. So
I was about to say that's the thing that annoyed me with the first episode of season 2 is the fact that all the way through season 1 he didn't have a bank card or anything like that. He got his money transferred by wireless transfer company or whatever, and he goes and collects all his money at once. And then in the first episode of season 2, he's got a bank card using an ATM machine.
Yeah. Yeah, fully agree. He other than that though, like he is really true to form and true to character.
Yeah.
So has anyone seen anything else this week that they'd like to discuss while I just finish off finishing off?
I've been watching the like TED show on a Peacock.
I still need to see that.
The TED show.
TED.
Show. Yeah, the like prequel to the TED movie. Actually, I watched all 3 this past week, kind of getting prepped. The first 2 movies and then the show, and like I thought the movies were fine. Like I thought the first one was good. I thought the second one wasn't so good, and then I was like, all right, I'll go into the show. It could be a fun time, and I think the show's so much better than the movies ever were.
Yeah,
they're making some really cool stuff here.
It's really good.
It's really
because I did enjoy the movies. There was some bits that were just like a bad Family Guy episode, but there were some bits in there that were just astoundingly funny.
Yes, 100%. That's what like 2 was the whole time. Like 2 feels like Family Guy bit after Family Guy bit after Family Guy bit stringed together into a movie. And I was just like, this is okay. And like the series is weirdly wholesome. Like I can't believe how wholesome the show is.
Okay.
And they really treat it like, again, I was expecting it to be like super like satire for like for like a 90s show. I thought they're gonna be very parody with it all. It's like a full on like sitcom. Like they just made a fun like adult centered sitcom. So I would say if you enjoy the films, check out the show because it's good stuff.
See, I'm gonna have to have a quick look now.
I told you it was a good show, David.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look to see. New Adam Sandler movie called Spaceman. Is that a comedy or no? Adventure drama. Jacob. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of that. As an orphan boy raised in a Czech countryside by his grandparents, overcomes his odds and becomes the first astronaut. His country's first astronaut. Yeah, obviously. Okay, that's awesome. So that's awesome. Good for him. I love him doing serious stuff because he does really, really well. Ted of the season. Sorry, that's what I was. I'm interested to see how much Seth MacFarlane has involvement has for the show.
I think he was mostly in charge of it all. Like I think he.
So he's
I
a
don't
star.
know. I would not be shocked if he wrote it.
Produced it, directed it.
Yeah, I think he's pretty far in. And to be fair, like, it does kind of feel like a live action Family Guy. Like, it kind of like
Okay.
not in like the jokes, but like in a form like just kind of the setup about like this family and the kind of comedy it has in it. Like, it does kind of feel like you're watching it, but I think it's better. Like, I haven't seen much of it of the Family Guy, but this feels better than what I'm at least used to that being.
I do like I can't lie. It is such an easy watch. It's so
that's
so
fair.
I do like American Dad as well, to be fair. I do have to give it credit. Okay, so yeah, he has written it, at least 2 episodes so far.
Yeah, you can feel that like just in the writing. Like, it's very like Seth MacFarlane. Like, it's his humor. Like, there's even like he like I feel like there's a certain way that he writes his stuff. Like, just as like cutaway gags where it's like it's not like a cutaway gag, but it's written as if it's like a cutaway gag. There's even stuff like I haven't seen a lot, but like you'll have the scenes in the show where it's like the like all 4 friends are there and they're like arguing back and forth at each other. It's like would you rather do this or that? And they go on a huge tangent about like, but does this thing have this? And no, it has this. Oh, but does this thing have this? No, it has like like that setup for a joke has already appeared like 3 different times in the show. It's like, yeah, that's like Seth definitely wrote this.
Okay. So I've been sleeping on this actor, but that just implies a whole bunch of different things.
Been there, bro.
So basically, Jake, yeah, right. So, Jake Johnson, as who we know from New Girl, Into and Across Spider-Verse, just a massively funny individual, who has written and starred, directed. I don't know if he wrote it. He directed and starred in a movie that Liam put on the other night called Self-Reliance, which was really a lot of fun. Which was about a dark web series where the contestant has to survive for 30 days, and if they survive for 30 days, they get $1 million or 1 million krona. I don't know what it was. It was really good. Andy Samberg is in it as well. He is a treasure as always. Even just when he's playing himself and just doing like small stuff, just there's a bit where the guy's just got nothing to lose, and then any normal person would have been like, right, well, I'm out. I'm tapping out. I'll see you later. And then the guy's like, "Yeah, no, I've got nothing to lose. I'm here. Crack on." And he's just like, "Why? Like, why? Why would you agree to this?"
Will we crack on with the quiz then? Sorry, because Darren's only got 40 more minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. I've literally got 7 more things to write up.
All right, cool. Sorry.
Don't worry, I was cracking on. Don't you worry.
All right, cool.
Well, while you do the quiz, I do have an idea of what we could do.
Okay.
So we could do a segment. So when I used to stream, I used to do something called Robert's Rants, but we could do something called Darren's Discussion, where Darren can rant about whatever he wants, given if Robert has any limitations.
No, you crack on.
And so Darren, we will blow his face up, his tile up.
Oh no.
He can, or we may even all leave and just leave him and rant about whatever he wants for a given amount of time. Or we could do. You remember when we used to have they used to have Paige's pick on the after party? We could do something like that, but it's Darren's picks or Liam's picks.
I'm good, thank you.
I will tell you what. Here's what I'll do.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a joke.
Oh, I was going to say
Good,
that.
man. I was going to say that as well. Is it as good as my one last week?
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, so it's currently National Popcorn Day, and the cool thing about this is like it'll tell you each day, like, you know, they have like themed jokes, you know, like they have popcorn themed jokes today, other kind of stuff. All right, Daniel, what did the baby corn say to the mama corn? So dumb.
I don't know.
Where's popcorn?
Ha
So dumb. I have another one here. There's 2 popcorn jokes here. Who is the leader of the popcorn?
Who's
I
the
don't
leader?
know.
Don't know.
The Colonel.
Oh, that's amazing.
And there you have it, folks. That's what you get from me today.
He'll be signing autographs after the stream's over.
I'll be here all week.
That was amazing. I'm super nearly done.
See.
You're going to minimize Darren for him then, Flash Freak.
Well, this is Robert stream, so I don't know how it's that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you might have it. I thought you might have been stepping in like as 3Dubs isn't here tonight.
If I did have the power to do that, I'd make my face the biggest all the time. So.
Oh, it's just a full ego up in here.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of news.
Well, I am though with this.
What's that, Darren?
Okay, so kind of a follow-up to news that came out the other day. So Daredevil Born Again will no longer be 18 episodes, but instead more in line with the Netflix show's original episode count per season. So it's looking like Daredevil will have 13 episodes going forward.
I can live with that.
Yeah. I think at least to start, I think that's a really good start.
Do you think I'm gonna need to watch the Netflix show to get Born Again? Because I watched the first episode of the Netflix show like years ago, and then I stopped.
Well, it is officially canon now, so like everything. This is now going to be a sequel to that show instead of a reboot. So, I would say if you're interested in knowing all the lore of this character, yes. But I'm curious to see if they're going to do it in a way where maybe new audiences can also hop onto it. because I think that's only fair. Like, I don't like as I think it should be a sequel and not like a reboot. It is also very unfair to ask people, "Hey, have you seen 3 seasons of the show plus Jessica Jones plus this plus that?" Like, it is very unfair for them. So I'll be curious.
I'm just glad they didn't make Agents of Shield canon.
Why not? The best one.
No,
I disagree.
I tapped out after like halfway through the second season, I think.
Oh, keep going, man. Keep going. It gets so good.
Do you guys? Well, if you guys want a fun fact,
Didn't say
I
Stargirl. did he?
No, Agents of Shield.
Okay.
I think
okay.
I think season 4 of Shield is better than everything in the MCU. That's my personal.
Whoa.
Like, I think it's that good.
So I have not checked my
I'll give it
mailbox
another try
today,
then.
but I think I have a copy of the Flash Armageddon on Blu-ray
Ooh,
in my mailbox right now.
that's cool.
Yeah, next week you'll have only seen half of it.
Yeah.
Typical
Yeah,
Flash
that's
freaks.
What? I've seen all the Flash. I'm Flash freak. What are you talking about?
I said you just got that DVD in your mailbox, and I said by next week you would have only watched half of it.
No, it's because I was supposed to get it like actually a year ago.
Jeez.
Because I got it, I got it from our good pal Ben.
Mm.
Yeah, he sent it to me. It made me
Oh,
signed.
cool.
I'm not sure,
Very
but
nice.
that would decrease the value having his signature on it. So.
Any other piece of news I could talk about while we're raiding?
Right, last question, and I'm done.
New Avatar posters.
Did you guys hear that Ahsoka is getting a season 2?
Yep. Are we excited?
Yep.
I am. I love Ahsoka because she was actually my first crush as a kid.
What?
I'm pretty sure her and
Wait. You mean
What, the
this-
actress or the character?
No, the character, because I watched Clone Wars.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When I was like 8 years old. How old was I?
Okay.
When it came out? 2008, how old was I? 5?
That's fair, I guess.
So yeah. And I think the actress who plays her is doing a really good job. So
Yeah.
she's I think I mentioned it on one of the other streams, but she like there was a shot on Instagram where it shows her doing like a specific mannerism of like her looking over her shoulder and like rolling her eyes in the show, and she did it like exactly the same in the live action.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wonder what they're going to do with season 2. Are they going to recast or what?
With
Why would they recast?
Balin Scott,
Yeah, Balin Scott.
Oh,
Ray
okay.
Stevenson's character, the late Ray Stevenson.
Don't you think it would be a little disrespectful if they recast them? Or?
I know, but he played a significant, massive like role at the end of the series. He was off doing his own thing, so they need to, before Ahsoka gets off of that planet, they need to wrap up what he's doing as well.
Massively, because he was said to be off looking for at least the father, if not all, the father, the son, and the daughter.
Or the mother.
Oh yeah, oh the mother. I forgot. Yeah.
Do you know it actually sucks too? Because I was one of the conventions I was at. They had the voice of Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan at the convention, but they didn't have time to see them all. No, actually, the voice of Obi-Wan I think actually couldn't make it.
Hmm.
But if it's Anakin, then it's so cool there.
Okay. 1 second.
Nearly there.
So, Robert, I've
Right,
been wondering
what?
this for a while. What is your profile picture? Oh, I see Spider-Man in it now.
Yeah, it's
What in mine?
it's Frank. No, me.
Yeah.
But Liam's got a good one. Yeah, no, mine's just a Spider-Man Christmas comic. I wanted to be Christmas appropriate during the holidays, and I've just been really lazy and haven't changed it.
I feel that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just getting one answer quickly, and I'm good to go.
Is the answer?
Hey Google.
Yeah,
No.
hey Google. What is my address? No, I'm kidding.
Can you imagine?
I wouldn't do that.
What's Daniel's social security number?
My favorite pet's first name.
Oh,
The name. What's the neighborhood I grew up in? What's what's one of those other secret questions? What is? They are so wacky sometimes.
name of your favorite teacher or something.
Name of his favorite comic book character.
Right.
That one would be easy to guess, but
Batman.
I'm Batman.
Lobo?
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start the quiz, and then I'll get this answer as I go. Oh no, wait, I can't because I'm sat editing it. Okay, yeah, sorry. There's 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Here we go.
I will say up front, I only got about like 20 more minutes. But I can play until I can, I guess.
What, do you have a hot date?
Ooh, maybe. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'd surprise one too, I guess, because I don't have nothing planned.
A blind date?
That'd be a bit strange.
Huh.
Taking Robert like 20 minutes to write this one question.
Fuck off.
Wow.
Well, this is a hard question that I've done.
It's that hard. Google don't have the answer.
Not straight away, no. Oddly enough. You know, I'll take that question out. Fuck it.
I got some Star Wars questions from like YouTube shorts that are from the comics that Robert would probably know. I actually sent in the shorts. I thought they were interesting. I could put in the quiz.
Okay.
Also, with the quiz, can we pick whatever points we want when we ask the question, like Marvel 500 straight away if we wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
you
I was just thinking for Darren's sake, just in case, get those points up early and then you can bow out.
That'd be really funny. I
Darren,
get
I
like
think
10,000. You get 10,000 at the very start, and then you just can't pick up.
Darren, I think we have the same glasses. We're pretty close to it.
Maybe. They're actually very dirty currently. I need to wash
Yeah,
them.
mine are too. I'd never clean mine. Well, I clean them sometimes. Like, whenever I play like a new video game or like watch a show that I got to be really hyped for or go to the movies, I always clean them.
While we wait, I'm going to show off this. I don't think I've shown it off here before. I got it a couple weeks ago. This whole like Avatar set.
Oh, really? Yeah. I want to rewatch the show before the live action starts. I rewatched some of it. I rewatched book 1.
Yeah, I think this way I might do as well. I think I might rewatch book 1 now, and then wait to rewatch it before the like studio stuff starts to come out.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch Legend. I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Legend of Korra because when it came out, it was the stigma where everybody was like, "This sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah,
It's a rip off."
there's some
Like-
really good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Although I
The
think season 2 is pretty
scene.
weak.
Yeah.
Like season 1's really, really good. Well, I think season 1's good. It's not really good. Season 2 is kind of weak. Season 3, I think, is on par. I think like season 3 is so good, and then season 4 is okay.
And
I just opened my drawer and remembered I have the Flash season 1 on DVD or Blu-ray. I mean,
Me too.
okay.
Well, I have DVD.
I could have, if I remembered I had it, I could have had Grant sign it. But I'm glad, I'm happy with Defunko. He signed it in the print. But
I got season 1. I got season 2. Maybe eventually I'll get the box set. I saw the box set. I made a tweet earlier today. I saw the box set at Walmart today, and it said $17, and I was very excited. I was like,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
yeah,
17
I saw it on your Twitter, and I said, "Are you going to send it to me?" If I would give.
I was like, it's $17, and they just put it in the wrong place. It was $124.
Wow.
So
Well, I'm gonna try to find the poster. I saw it when it came out, but I can't find it anymore. The poster they should have used for that box, not the comic one, not the like one where it's like the comic book art. I'm talking about the one where he has his cowl off and he's like looking behind his shoulder with on lightning. They should use that.
I would argue that's the worst one they chose to use.
Yeah.
I just want to say that you are lucky, right? Because one of the questions for 500 was name 2 of the Sylvester Stallone's team of the Raptors in Guardians of the Galaxy.
There's no category names.
No, I know, right? Because when you click on it, it will tell you what it's for. Right? It's either Marvel or DC. 95% of them are Marvel. There's a couple of DC chucked in there.
Okay.
You
But
just
when
want
you're
me
on
to
the
lose, don't you? Just want me to lose, don't you?
No, but basically, you got to get rid of like, so you say A, B, C, D, E, and then like get rid of the 100s, and then we'll go 200s and so on.
Okay.
All right.
We can't see the scoreboard, so you might want to put our faces to the side.
Okay, good shout. Good shout. Is there anywhere it's just all to the side? No, not that one.
You could.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, that works.
Boom. Perfecto. Thank you. Okay, Liam, you're up.
A100.
DC. So, which 2 cities are separated by a bay or a small body of water?
What, that like Gotham and Metropolis, yeah.
Exactly. Good job.
All right.
No, I was gonna say Central and National City. No, because in Crisis, remember
Okay, then.
Crisis.
I will say that that's not every iteration, but it's most.
Yeah.
In most, they are just across the pond. So yeah, not even like the whole pond that I'm fucking away from Taya. But yeah. So yeah. Darren.
The B500. Or is that not an
B100?
option? Yeah.
Can you not go for 500?
That's fine. Okay, which MCU movie did Spider-Man first use his spider sense? That would be Infinity War. I think. Is it Civil War?
It was Civil War?
Yeah.
I thought it was Far From Home.
I thought it was like on the bus in like Civil.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Infinity War. That's what I thought.
No, let's be real, right? So Spider-Man
What's
is
the Civil
going
War?
to use one. Let me. So basically, Spider-Man will use his spider sense whenever he is fighting. So at any point he has combat, he will be using it. And two, you actively see him using it when he's chasing Falcon and Bucky throws the sign at him when he's not looking, and he's like,
Fair
"Oh
enough.
God!" And then like he knows to dodge out of the way.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Civil War. Daniel.
A.
A. So Marvel, which god gets a gift that is just a scream?
Is this MCU or just Marvel?
MCU.
MCU.
Okay.
This is an easy one.
Yeah.
Loki?
But
I
there's
don't
not
know.
that many, Chris. There's not many questions, so I will be circling it round. Liam.
Thor.
Thor is correct. He gets 2 goats that sit screaming in Thor: Love and Thunder.
See, I haven't seen any of the movies, so.
Right, but even in the trailer, there was these 2 giant goats that were just like.
Well, I haven't even seen the trailer.
Well, I'm not surprised. You might have seen half of it. So,
Actually, I did.
Liam.
I saw like one scene of it, the one where Jane.
C-100.
Oh wait, I did. What did I do? ABC. Marvel. What is the name of the city raised by Ultron? Country. Country. It's supposed to be country. Excuse me. That's because I was rushing. It is a country.
He did raise a city though. He didn't raise a country.
Okay, where was the country located? City located.
Sokovia, wasn't it? Or
Right.
yeah. But he raised a city though, not like I said, it was a city, not the country.
Darren.
Sorry.
D100.
What is the name of Goose's species?
Flurkin.
Flurkin, correct.
I cheated a little bit because I saw you press it the last time, and I was like, I know that answer.
Daniel.
E100.
What is the name of the special plane used in Iron Man 3?
Oh gosh.
The Magic School Bus.
No. Liam?
Yeah. Air Force One.
Air Force One is correct.
Would not have known that. I haven't seen Iron Man 3 in a minute.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
It's one of the things that stuck out of that movie for me. It was a boring other than like.
I wasn't
anyway.
a fan of Iron Man 3, so.
Darren?
Oh, let's just go A.
A. Go on, I'll let you do it. Marvel, what is the name of the movie star Eternal?
Oh. I'm gonna be real with you. I could not tell you a single character from that movie. I could not tell you a single one of their names.
I also hope you don't get some more questions later then.
It's not it, but Icarus is the only one that's coming to mind, even though I know that's not his name.
Daniel.
What is it? I don't understand this question.
So there are
you see
6 or 7 Eternals, and one of them is a movie star.
In
the film, there's
you mean the actor is a movie star?
No, inside the movie, there's a character that's also a movie star. What's that character's name?
No, I haven't seen Eternals, so.
Okay.
Tatooine.
It is Kingo. played by Kumail Nanjiani, a phenomenally
That's
funny
it.
actor.
He's great.
Daniel.
Oh,
One of
B100.
these four. Which one you get?
The-
B100.
Yeah.
What is the name of the good scroll general in Secret Invasion?
I haven't seen Secret Invasion, so I'm gonna say General. I'm trying to think of a funny name. General.
Well, okay, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. He's
General-
also in Captain Marvel. One.
Is it Nick Fury?
No. Liam.
Talos.
Damn it.
See, I knew you were talking about, like, I could envision him in my head, but I didn't know the name.
Liam.
C100, please.
Which MCU movie does Mjolnir make its debut?
In that kind of sounds like a trick question. What do you
Oh.
mean?
Well, it appears in a movie. Many movies. Which one does it appear in first?
The first 4 movie.
Darren.
The Incredible Hulk in a post-credit scene.
Daniel.
What?
Oh, gee, it's going to be something stupid like 4-2, isn't it?
I'm gonna say Avengers.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
See, Darren was
Damn
on
it,
the
I
right
forgot
track.
Iron Man 2 was.
Well, I
pretty
thought
long
Thor
movie.
was before Iron Man 2, honestly.
No, you're right. It went because Iron Man 2 was right before Thor, and Coulson showed up, was like, "Sir, we found something," and it
Yeah.
hands down to the.
Oh my God.
Damn, I thought it was Thor. I thought it was Hulk though. I thought it went Iron Man, Hulk, Thor. Damn it.
Liam, I think, or is it?
No, that was
Or is
me.
it-
It's Darren.
I think it's me. Yeah.
Darren,
Let's
okay.
just do B200.
Marvel. Which place do T'Challa and Shuri visit in Black Panther? I'm not sure if that's grammatically correct.
Please they
It's at the end of the movie.
The America. Does that count?
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit narrower if you can. Just a little bit. Just a few.
Where did they go? They I don't know what it's called. A meeting. They went Congress. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, sorry. I should have been more clearer. Where else do they go? So there's 2 post-credit. There's two things at the end. They talk to Congress, and then they go and visit a special place. That is.
Can I say is it still my turn?
Yeah, it's special for 2 reasons, right?
A basketball court? Can I say?
Yeah, where is it?
Like where is it exactly?
I know the answer.
Oh,
Okay. Daniel.
Can I watch like the beginning scene in the movie? Oakland, California.
And he's on the board.
look at
I would
that.
never have got that. That would have been another
I would have
Tatooine
never
for
gotten
me.
exactly where.
No, because like I only saw I was gonna watch the movie and I saw like the beginning scene and then I stopped it because I forgot. I think I got bored or had something else to do.
So, from my understanding, it's special for 2 reasons, and one, it was where Eric Killmonger grew up with his dad, and his dad died, murdered by his brother. And if I'm not mistaken, it is also the birthplace of the Black Panthers.
Sure.
So that's what I'm to understand. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things, so who knows? Daniel. What is the name of Groot's species?
Oh gosh.
Groot? Oh,
I would not have known that
Liam?
either.
I know this just for the simple fact that I was
It's
going to. I brought a little Spider-Man figurine, like a silver one, and I've got an Iron Man one as well. And I noticed after I brought it, there was a Groot one there, so I started looking into Groot, and it's Flora Colossus, I do believe.
Yeah, right. They show it during his lineup in Guardians 1 as well.
Do you know
when
what
they
I would
show-
have said?
Yeah.
May I say my answer? So
Yeah,
I
please.
clearly knew the answer, but I would have said the answer better because I would have said it in his own species language, and I would have said the answer is I agree, which is more respectful, I would argue. But that's just me.
I
A lot
think
more
that deserves
accurate.
half the points right there. I'll quite happily give him half of my points right there for that.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not. That was totally worth it.
Daniel? Or is it
Yeah, just the one you have your cursor on. A 300.
Okay, so in Winter
Yeah,
Soldier and in
I'm pretty sure it's Darren's go now.
is
I don't
it?
think so.
I had-
No.
Yeah, I asked the last question. You just answered it, and I am
Oh,
Groot
yeah,
afterwards.
it is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but you got
Oh.
it because someone else didn't.
No, that
Oh,
was my question,
Was it?
wasn't it?
That was
No, I thought that
Daniel's
was-
question. Yeah.
It was Daniel's question, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
your. I'm pretty sure it's your question,
No,
Darren.
because I won and then he won and then you would go. And then it would be me.
Okay. Someone go.
If it's me, then I'll. I don't know. I know it, but I don't. It's something Redford. Nope. Tatooine.
Darren?
Bill Burr. I don't know.
Dana White.
It was Robert Redford.
Oh, you were close.
God damn it.
Yeah. Redford.
Very nice.
Oh, that's funny because I was going to say, I thought about saying Robert as a joke.
You would have got the one point. You would have got the other. What's that? Oh, that's me. Let's just do B300.
What are two of the three female AI used by Peter and Tony?
Oh,
No,
three
I
of the
know that.
female AIs.
Yeah.
You have Friday. You have
Mm-hmm.
what is it? What's Peter's?
Just think of it as a screaming woman who wants to speak to the manager.
I was going to say Karen.
That is it.
That's not right. That's
right.
What?
Is it?
No, Karen was only used by Peter, not Karen, not Tony.
It said Peter and Tony.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Friday and Ethan.
I was like, Karen sounds right, but also
Well, technically,
sure.
Karen wasn't her name. That's the name Peter gave her, but
So then that was their name, you dingus.
that's true.
like a dog
Jesus.
being like, its name isn't really Cooper, but I named it Cooper. It's like, no, it's Cooper because you named it Cooper.
I'm tired. That's my only.
All right, with
Daniel.
that, I'm gonna hop out of here. I will take my 400 points and leave.
Okay.
Can I have your 400 points?
No, you cannot.
No.
Give them to him. Let him have them.
If you pay me $4,000, you can have them.
That's a lot of that's a lot of cheddar. for
I
this
can
point.
pay you that Monopoly money.
I don't think so. All right, bye, guys.
Actually, yeah.
Bye.
Right, Flash Freak.
C300.
Name the school whose employee Peter fights Doc Ock to protect.
MIT.
That is correct. Liam, just going to
Yeah.
what colors of magic do we see Agatha Harkness using?
Purple and red, I think.
Yep.
It was Agatha. Oh, long.
Agatha.
I am very much a show. Very, very much.
I don't know how that song, just the song, became so popular because it's not really anything special.
It's fun. It's just a fun little song.
It is. I had it stuck in
Daniel,
my
you're
head for a while.
So, what stuffed animal becomes superpowered in Thor 4?
He hasn't seen Love and Thunder, so
A pony.
got-
Or unicorn,
No.
I mean. A unicorn.
Liam?
no, it's a bunny.
It's a little bunny rabbit.
Well, given how cheesy I heard that movie was, I don't think a unicorn would have been far off.
You're not wrong.
Liam.
What is the name of the city where Zeus resides, or at least holds his parties? Is that where they go and they're all sat down?
Yeah.
And then he gets. What is it? Omi City. Is it Omi City?
Close.
No,
Very
Omni
well.
City. That's what close as I am. That's it.
Daniel?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Omnipotent City.
Oh,
So I'll tell you what, I'll give you half.
Oh, side note, my local grocery store sells Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Okay. So Daniel, which Sokovian national is arguably the MCU's best dancer?
Yelena? I don't know.
Liam?
everybody's favorite character for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Baron Zemo. Or Zemo. Or what?
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, I've only seen like 2 episodes of Falcon.
Not surprised in the least. So
Hey,
Liam,
it's not half, it's less than half.
that's shocking. What are 3 of the 4 members of the Black Order? Double the points if you get all 4.
Oh my god. Yeah, I. Tatooine.
Daniel?
Black Noir, Obsidian, Black Cat, and Batman.
Like, even in your joke, you were like a little bit right. So it's Call Obsidian, Proxima Midnight,
Yeah, Proxima Midnight, Call of Duty.
Corvus Glaive. Liam, no, Flash Freak. Daniel, which state is Quill picked up from, and where is he from?
Missouri.
Missouri is correct. Liam, what is the name of the 2 MCU speedsters that we have seen so far?
Got what's their name from Eternals, and then you've got Wanda's brother,
Yeah,
Peter Maxwell. I'm trying to think of his name. Give me a second. Got Quicksilver.
Yeah.
I can't remember the chick's name from the Eternals, even though we were talking about it the other day. That's the worst part about it.
Yep. Daniel?
Well, Quicksilver.
Hmm.
And then I know one of the other ones, but they aren't stay within MCU. And I forgot their name anyway.
So
it's the one who looks like Inertia.
Makari, that's the one. From Eternals.
Daniel, what is the name of the Green Bull in Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness?
And I've seen this one too, but I don't remember Green Bull. I'm going to say its name was Mike.
How do you not remember it? The Green Bull is okay. Liam.
I don't know. Tatooine.
His name is Rintra.
Rentar.
Liam, what instrument does Coulson's girlfriend play?
I don't know.
The
Guitar.
joke in Avengers 1 that has a through line in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like I said, I tapped out earlier in that there.
Guitar, yeah. Daniel?
A harp.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was my other guess as a harp. Cello.
Hello. Daniel, what is the amount that Cyborg transfers to the young mother in the Snyder Cut?
Amount of what?
Money.
Oh. Oh shoot.
I will accept like the nearest 10,000.
80,000 maybe?
Liam?
578,000. 100,000. I think you should give it Flash Freak. He was only 20,000 out.
I said 80.
Yeah, he was only 20 out. I think you should give him the points.
Liam? What is the name of Dolph Lundgren's character in both Aquaman movies? I can't spell, obviously.
That don't really help. King something. I can't say I've actually sat there and watched the movies. So,
Daniel?
Matt Boner.
You dickhead. It's King Nereus. Nereus, however you say it. Flash Freak. Which place of importance is located in Kathmandu, Nepal?
Oh, I should know this too. It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. I don't know. Tatooine.
Liam?
What place of importance is located in Kathmandu? I don't know. Darkhold Temple.
Nope.
It's gonna kick me once you get it.
Commentage.
Commentage! God damn it.
Throw my hat out the window.
Liam, what is the name of the strongest Eternal?
Icarus.
No. No.
Makari?
No. Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I just assumed Makari because she was a speedster, and usually those guys are the most powerful. So,
Flash Freak. What is the name of the celestial we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, and the name of the celestial we see as the leader in Eternals and as the baby in Eternals? So there's three names I'm looking for.
well, is it Peter Quill Celestial? So we're gonna say Peter Quill, Taj Reacts, and Conor McGregor.
No, and Peter Quill is half Eternal, not. Wait.
No,
Wait.
he's half celestial because Ego is a celestial.
Yeah. So no, still wrong.
So I get a quarter point.
You get nothing. Liam?
Oh,
I don't know.
boy.
Ego.
No.
Tatooine.
Okay, so the question of this bit I left ambiguous. The Guardians of the Galaxy 1, not 2, right? The celestial we see in Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is Eson the Searcher. The leader is Arisham the Judge, and the baby is Tiamat. Very, very cool.
With all the eternal questions tonight.
just what was bouncing around the old noodle. So, this is Liam's question. What is the name of Crossbones' alter ego? So, who is he before he is Crossbones?
I don't know. I know, but I don't, which is annoying.
Daniel?
I'm gonna say Victor Voss. I don't know.
Brock Rumlow. Okay.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I got over 1,000.
Yeah, that's impressive. You see, and even if he had Darren's points, I still would have won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only by 50, but I still would have won. That was a tricky quiz, man. I didn't like those harder questions, the 400 and 500s.
Honestly, it was still good though. Went too bad, went too tough. I could have made it much tougher, but I wanted to go easy.
I just loved my first answer. It was like, what, like Metropolis and Gotham?
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so has anyone got anything to talk about the shows we watched this week before we jump off?
Looking forward to next week's episode of Percy Jackson, obviously. Can't wait to see where they go with this. Well, I know where they're going with it, but it's hard to imagine they're going to wrap it up in 2 episodes still.
It is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited. I'm so very nervous as well.
And I'm going to probably sit and binge watch season 2 of Reacher over the weekend. So I got reference for Darren's podcast on Monday.
I would say that everybody still watch it. It's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's that I would have enjoyed it more as a binge, and I didn't feel the stakes at the end, and I feel bad about that, and I don't know. I feel like if I watch it again as a binge, I will feel differently. So I might do that. I don't know. What else is out next week? Is there anything else out that I'm not thinking of?
I couldn't tell you. Not really done much with social media and looking at news, really. Just been looking at buying stuff.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Flash Freak. Thank you, Darren.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for Taj for stopping by in the chat. And hopefully we'll see the 3 Dubs next week. So see you all later. Oh, yeah, I nearly just left that instead of finishing the stream. How funny would that have been?
That would have been good.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, everybody. Oh.